replay. Everybody watching it on the replay, go ahead and share it. You know what to do. Share, share, share. Swipe it to the right on Apple. Swipe it to the right on Apple, and swipe it to from the bottom to the top for Android. Go ahead and share it. Share it. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead and share it. Come on in. Come on in. Let's get Meerkat set up. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Money Game. Go ahead and share. Thank you very much. Allah's land. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. Today is Freedom Friday, brothers and sisters. Freedom Friday. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share it. Everybody you know. All right. Don't be scared. Go ahead and share, brothers and sisters. Time to share. Sharing is caring. You like this message. You know what it's about. Go ahead and share, share, share. Because we're going to get started. We're going to get started. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's all about the land. It's all about the land. If you understand, it's about the land. If you understand, it's about the land. All right. Good morning there at Meerkat. All right. Good morning. All right, brothers and sisters. Come on in. Come on in. We're going to get started in 1 minute. But I need for you to share. We need to double and triple our count. All right, there's not too many places you can get this kind of content that we've been sharing here on these morning streams at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. So come on in, you guys. Come on in. All right, hashtag Black Dollar, hashtag Black Wealth, hashtag Black Economy. Let's get it right over here. Hey, good morning, Glenn. Good morning, good morning, good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's see, can we get Meerkat straight here? We seem to have some issues with Meerkat. Go ahead and restream it, brothers and sisters over there at Meerkat. Go ahead and restream it. All right. Go ahead and restream. Let's triple, let's double this count. Come on, you guys. We're not going to get started until we double this count. We're not going to get started until we double this count. Freedom Friday, that's what we're talking about. Freedom Friday, Freedom Friday. All right, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. All right, come on, come on, come on in. We're going to get started in 30 seconds or less. Good morning over there at Meerkat. Good morning, Glenn. Hey, how you doing? Glenn Garnes over there doing some powerful things for entrepreneurs. Follow him at Glenn Garnes. Follow him at Glenn Garnes. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Come on in. Introduce yourselves to everybody. Introduce yourself. Give us your name. Give us your name. What city? Introduce yourself. You know the etiquettes of networking. You know the etiquettes of meeting people. Hey, real estate auction. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Talking about the money game, brothers and sisters. How to play the money game to win and not to lose. There's special rules there that we have to play. Let's go ahead and double and triple this count real quick. We're not going to get started until we get some more people in here. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, real estate auction. Did you ever get with Grant Cardone? I saw you. I saw you guys connected. Great. Good deal. Good deal. All right, let's go ahead and share. I need for everybody present to pay your admission. You pay your admission on these live streams by sharing or retweeting. I am Junior. Hey, Junior, how you doing? You pay your price of admission for getting this valuable content, brothers and sisters, is by sharing, sharing, sharing. So I need for everybody to go ahead and punch their ticket before we get started. Go ahead and punch your ticket and share with everybody you know. We're hashtagging Black Wealth, Black Dollars, Black Economy. That's our focus here on these live streams to help the black community understand the basic fundamentals of the rules of the money game to win and not to lose. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We want to get started. Uh-oh, almost knocked Meerkat. Oh, hey, good morning, everybody. All right, good morning, good morning. All right, if you don't know who I am, my name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, mentor, coach, entrepreneur, business person, network marketer. Hey, good morning from Miami. Network marketer, networker, and sales and marketing professional. Brothers and sisters, I just want to share with you guys some nuggets that I've learned over the years, so you won't have to spend 30 years like I have learning these valuable rules and lessons around money, right? Money is not as complicated as a lot of us think. Wa alaikum salam, sister. It's not as complicated as we think. It's only complicated because what we're thinking has a lot of false data. It has a lot of false data in our brains to whereas it seems difficult, right? It seems difficult when it's not really difficult at all. Basic math will make you a millionaire. Basic math, not what is it? I don't even know what it is. Not the sophisticated math, not even algebra, not calculus, not trigonometry. Just basic math will make you and I financially free. Today is Freedom Friday. Before we get started, brothers and sisters, how you can reach me. If you like the message that you heard before, you're going to hear today, then join me at DarrellMuhammad.net. We're having our meetup group. We're having our first meetup group tomorrow. It's a conference call, right? It's a conference call. We're having a meetup conference call tomorrow where everybody that subscribes to DarrellMuhammad.net can come and introduce yourself, tell us about your business, because it's all about connecting, brothers and sisters. See, that's about winning the money game. You have to understand it's a team sport and you can't do it by yourself. Even if you're actively winning, playing the money game, or passively playing the money game, wherever your money is working with a team of people so it can grow. All right? So that's what you have to understand. That's why this social media is so important. Hey, Freedom Paper, there you go. Black owned and operated. Freedom Paper, brothers and sisters. Everybody needs toilet paper, so support freedompaper.net. We're at the phase right now in the money game where we have to be smart with our dollars. We have to be what they call conscious consumers. And the money game in this series is all about that. That's why we want to come to you, brothers and sisters, every day, Monday through Friday, to, let me turn this volume off on this phone, so we can understand and really raise our consciousness level up, right? Raise our thermostat level up when it comes to money and finances and financial empowerment and black economics and black wealth and black dollar. All right? That doesn't have your name on it unless you subscribe to those ideas and those concepts, right? So that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about Freedom Friday. Every Friday we talk about freedom. We talk about the concept of freedom. And we talk about it specifically as it deals with, hey, Brother Harris, as it deals with black folks. This is a message for black folks, all right, for us. Because, our situation is very, very unique, brothers and sisters. And what works for other people won't get the financially ranked 26. Absolutely. What works for other people, sing all the single ladies. What works for other people won't work as effectively for us because our condition, right, is so severe. All right? Our condition is so severe. So we want to come and share with you, brothers and sisters. Thank you for sharing Freedom Paper. Go ahead and share right now, brothers and sisters. Share. I'm going to do a scope probably this weekend so we can understand the power of social media and how to use it, right? How to use it for our advantage, how to use it to network with people, how to use it to connect with people, how to use it to build what they call a tribe, a community, right? Ever since social media has hit society, social media has hit the world, if you will, that changed the game. It changed to whereas those who understand collaboration and building a community will win. Those who don't won't. So you have to share. You have to share. You have to share. That's just part of social media. And if you don't share, then you're cutting social media effectiveness in half. In half, brothers and sisters, right? You see, one thing that I've learned when it comes to the money game, and this is not what I wanted to talk about, but one thing I learned, and I've started telling people quite often, we all want to make more money. We all want to be financially secure. We all want to be whatever it is financially. But the thing that you and I have to understand, brothers and sisters, that you're going to help somebody else reach that same goal before you reach that goal. See, we're trying to get it by not helping other people achieve that same goal. And that's where we miss it. We hold on to these dollars. We don't want to share. We don't want to give in order to get. See, we don't understand that. And that's why we fall short a lot of times. Because we're not willingly participating, right, in the medium of exchange. Because the only way you're going to get more money, you're going to get it from somebody else who has it in their pocket. So if you promoting that type of mentality, right, that kind of idea, then it's not going to come back to you. Right? The money's not going to come to you. That same vibration is going to resonate, is going to come to you. So you're going to have trouble in building your business. You're going to have trouble in winning at the money game because you don't understand that you're going to help somebody achieve their financial goal first before you achieve yours. All right? So Freedom Friday, brothers and sisters, we want to talk about Freedom Friday. We want to talk about freedom, you know, as it pertains to money, as it pertains to life, as it pertains to, you know, reality. Freedom, 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 freedom. Okay? Here's the thing we have to understand as black people, and this is where we fall short, is if it's just about money, if our goal stops at a certain dollar amount, a certain income per month, right? If it stops at just getting money so I can get my car fixed, getting money so I can pay off my credit cards, getting money so I can get my favorite car and be able to pay the note comfortably. If it's just about money, brothers and sisters, then that means we have a price, right? We have a number. That's a price, right? Everything in the store has a number on it. That's called a price tag. So if we're just about money, right? Then we're not about freedom. We're about money. And it doesn't matter how you get the money. You don't care where it comes from. Right? We'll bounce around from opportunity to opportunity and don't see and understand the intrinsic value of that opportunity. Right? We don't understand the intrinsic, the nature of that opportunity. And if it reaches my ultimate goal, and if it's only financial, brothers and sisters, if it's only money, then there's a whole lot of stuff out there that'll just give you money. And that's how we lose a lot of time. That's how we get caught up in a lot of, you know, stuff and get ourselves in trouble because we're looking for money. And if money is your primary goal and you can't see past the money or getting more money or getting more money or getting more money, then that means you and I have a price, which means you and I can be bought. Can be bought. So that's not freedom, right? That's not freedom. That's slavery. That's the opposite of freedom. Because the challenge is, whatever your price is, whatever my price is, somebody has the money to pay that price and very easily, not struggle and pay it, but pay it very easily. It's hard for us to be involved in a mission, right? Involved in a grandiose idea that's beyond ourselves if we're just looking for the money. If we're just looking for the money. If you're just joining us, my name is DarrellMuhammad, real estate investor, mentor, coach, entrepreneur, networker, network marketer, sales and marketing professional, brothers and sisters, former stockbroker, which at the time, I'm probably still today, but at the time I was in the top 1% of all the stockbrokers in America. Less than 1% are quote-unquote minorities. So when you mic that down to black people and black men, it's even a smaller number. All right? So I'm sharing with you, brothers and sisters, what I've learned from that career, from those experiences, and things that I've learned through the years, through the past 30 years, okay? So we're talking about freedom. Today is Freedom Friday. Freedom Friday. Every Friday we talk about freedom, right? Because that has to be our goal. Now, if we want freedom, then the opposite is true. There's a law that I learned years ago. If one thing is true, right, then the opposite is also true. So when you learn one truth, you're really learning, two truths. Okay? You're really learning two truths. Right? So if you want freedom, then the opposite of wanting money is true. If you want freedom, brothers and sisters, then it's not about money. It's about freedom. Right? And if you want freedom, then it's about not having a price. There is no price tag that you and I can put on freedom. See, we have to, as black people, go after freedom. Because, see, you know the beautiful thing about it, once you understand, if you go after freedom, right, and it requires monetary accomplishments, right, especially here in America, it requires money to be free, to acquire freedom, right, in a very tangible and real sense. Even if you're talking about freeing your mind, which we're enslaved mentally now, not anymore physically, then we have to understand that we have to be able to expose ourselves to information that will free us, right? And that's not information that's lying in the barbershop, lying in the beauty shop, lying around, at your doctor's office when you go see the doctor. That is information that has to be sought out, right, and have to be paid. You have to pay a price to get to the information and or buy the information. Okay? So we're talking about freedom. If freedom is what we're after, and I'm saying not enough black people are going after freedom, financial freedom. They're not going after freedom, so therefore by default we have a price. And by default we can be bought. But when we're going after freedom, then there's no price tag on freedom. Right? There's no price tag on freedom. You can't buy freedom. You can't buy freedom. Okay? The reason why black people are in jail at the numbers that we're in jail at, because we don't have what? Money for proper legal representation. See, that's money. Right? A lot of us get in trouble because we don't have opportunities, because we don't have money. And I say don't have money, we take in 1.3 trillion. So what do you mean, Darrell, we don't have money? We don't have it. Right? Because as soon as we get it, we give it away. Black folks spend money as if they don't want money. We spend money as if it's a disease and we're trying to get rid of it. And we wonder why we're so poor. It's because of our relationship. The vibrational relationship that we have. The psychological relationship that we have with money. Money only goes where it's wanted, not where it's tolerated. Nothing stays where it's tolerated other than black people. Black people stay where they're only tolerated, right? So that has to change. That's not freedom. Freedom is to be able to go where you want it, go where you love, and stay away from where you're tolerated, right? So freedom can't be bought. There is no price tag on freedom, all right? Now you just add financial in front of that. You just add psychological in front of that. You just add emotional in front of that. See, we have to understand the bigger concept, right? The macro concept before we understand the micro concept, right? A doctor who specializes in feet, in your foot, still has to go through the same, learning of the head and the shoulder and the heart and the organs and how it functions and all that kind of stuff. They still have to learn that before they can specialize on being a foot doctor. So we have to understand freedom in order to apply financial to it. And that's where we miss out. We're not seeking freedom anymore as a people. We're seeking money. So therefore, we don't know how to use the money for freedom. So all we can do is get money to get things, to get trinkets, right? And then the people who get our money, who know better, they're freeing themselves. They're freeing themselves. So freedom cannot be bought. All right? We need to fight for freedom, Freedom is something, brother, ever since we came to these shores of America, black people as slaves, we've been always fighting for freedom. Right? I don't believe there's a slave that came to America that wanted to stay in slavery and was okay with slavery. All right? Stopping short of the goal. Yeah, wanted to stay in slavery. Once they realized what this thing was about, it wasn't about what the slave trader told them it was about in Africa. But once they came over here and found out what this thing really was, it was slavery and oppression. Every slave wanted to be free. Their mind wasn't money. Their mind wasn't, anything of material. They didn't want what the slave master had. They wanted freedom. They wanted to go back home. Right? Now that's 460 years ago. Right? And that has dwindled down. Right? We have been tricked and deceived and told that if you get an education, you'll be free, black people. Now we got all educated. We're the most educated black people on the planet Earth. They say if you vote, you'll be free. So we voted. And we still voting. And we're still falling for that trick. Let me just make a little sidebar on that, brothers and sisters. See, what they don't want to tell you, what they don't want you and I to know, as DJ Collar say, what they don't want us to know, is you vote with your dollars. See, they got us tricking on that. If you don't vote, you can't complain. I can complain because I vote with my dollars. And my dollars are going to those same governmental entities that you telling me I have to vote for or I can't complain. I vote. I vote with the most important thing there is in America to vote with, and that's your dollar, not your vote. Your dollar, not your vote. See, they don't want to tell you that. That's a trick. The Democrats not telling you that, and the Republicans not telling you that. Because they don't want you to know that, because if black people learn to start voting with their dollars, right? It don't matter if you got a felony. Oh, you can't vote. But you got money in your pocket. Vote with your dollars. Start going to black business. Buy your toilet paper, your hand wipes, everything you need. Get it from freedompapercompany.com. Black owned and operated. I know the brother, good brother, strong brother. He's about black economics, not just self-economics and self happen to be black. Right? Stop making up excuses. Drive a little further, pay a little more. If you don't believe it'll come back to you in form of a blessing, in form of benefits, then that's why we don't do it, because we really don't believe that if we go the extra mile and spend a few extra dollars with our brothers and sisters, that it will benefit us. It will come back to us. We don't believe that, because if we did, we'll do it all the time. We'll go out of our way because we know that it's coming back tenfold, right? So we're talking about freedom, financial freedom. Financial freedom. Go ahead and invite your friends, brothers. So we got probably another 9 minutes and we'll open up for questions. But this is the message that we need as black people. Economic message that we need with black people. All right. This is what we need. Hey, Tennessee. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, you guys, go to DarrellMuhammad.net. After this live stream, go there. If you like this message, subscribe. We're having a special, our first event. We're going to have events every month just for us. All right. And absolutely. Well, we got to put our money where our mouth is. Absolutely, Brother Harris. We got to put our money where our mouth is. All right. So go to DarrellMuhammad.net. Subscribe. We're going to have some live events every month. And we're going to go more into this information. We're going to go more into this information, more details. But we got to network, all right? We got to pool our resources. If you're not buying black, then you just talking stuff. I mean, you're just a talking head like the people on the news channel, right? You're just talking head, talking head, all right? So, brothers and sisters, freedom, financial freedom, whatever kind of freedom you're talking about, freedom is freedom. So we came over here. We were always looking for freedom. Right? And our enemy knew eventually we will be free. They knew this. So they try to buy themselves time and slow us down, and they have up to this point. Right? So they told us to vote, get an education, and get more politically involved, run for office, do all this other kind of stuff. But nobody is telling us. I shouldn't say nobody, because that's not true. Right? But it's not said enough. There's not enough of us saying, let's get this, let's learn the game of money. Let's learn how to play it to win for me, my family, and my community, our people. Now is time. And now is time, right? Everybody grabbing for crumbs because they see the fallout that's going on. And we not grabbing for crumbs for us and ours, right? We grabbing it for me. No, grab it for us and ours. Us and ours, brothers and sisters. All right? Thank you very much, Lolita. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net. DarrellMuhammad.net. Because this is what we talk about. We can't talk about it enough. White folks and other folks sit at dinner table, talk about money. They're at social events talking about money. You know, hey, man, what are you doing? How hard you getting hit in the market? Where you putting your money? You know, they're talking it up. But we're talking, we got them little circles, you know, we already got them little circles, but they never come back and it never trickles down to the little man. It never trickles down to the little man, all right? So that's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. And that's what we're doing here with these live streams by God's grace, is I'm just putting enough content out there to attract the kind of people that we need to do something with. Because it doesn't take a lot. See, once you understand the money game and how it's played to win, then you're not looking for everybody, right? You're not looking for everybody, right? You're just looking for the right few, right? Don't you know the top 1% of the income earners in America, you know, it's just a handful of them. I think I saw somewhere, I think it was on Alex Jones' website, there's only like 50 of them. 53 or something like that, that have as much wealth as the rest of the population. So it's not a lot of people, brothers and sisters. The masses follow the few. And it's usually one or two, right? So we're talking about freedom, financial freedom. We have to fight every day for freedom. You know, freedom is not pursued 3 times a week like the gym. It's not pursued every other day. It's not pursued if you feel like it. It's not pursued if you're happy, not mad. When I get mad, I'm not trying to do that. I just want to fume somewhere. See, freedom is not pursued like that. Freedom is pursued every day, every hour, every minute, every second of the day. That's how freedom is pursued. That's why those that are like that and those that are not look at folks that are like that and say they're obsessed. That's all they talk about. That's all they talk about. Money not everything. Anybody say that's because they broke. Have you never heard a financial literate person or an intelligent person tell you that money isn't everything? I mean, that's just stupid, right? That's just dumb. Okay? So, Freedom Friday, brothers and sisters. So, focus these next few days, not just focus, raise up your level of concentration on freedom, the idea of freedom. Because it doesn't make sense to get money, right? Get financial freedom and then lose freedom of your health. Get financial freedom and then lose freedom of your family. Get financial freedom and then you lose freedom on the back end. Right? That's not intelligent. That's not what we're talking about here at the money game. We're talking about true freedom. Freedom means choices to do what you want to do based on what's in your best interest, based on what's good for you, your family, and our community. So, we got any questions in there, brothers and sisters? Thank you very much for being here. Any questions? Hey, go to DarrellMuhammad.net. We're having our first meetup conference call this Saturday, so you can introduce yourself to the group and tell us what you do, so we can patronize you and you can patronize us. You can patronize us. It's time to circulate the dollars. If you're not circulating the dollars, brothers and sisters, then you're really not doing anything but breathing, taking up space, and doing nothing. All right? And those days are running short for everybody, for all of us. All right? Invest in yourself, invest in your family, invest in your community. So if there's no questions, brothers and sisters, thank you very much for being here. Today is Friday. We don't do the money game live stream on the weekend. If anything we do on the weekend is just kind of just impromptu. We just come on here, we just have a good time, we just see who's out there and see who we can connect with on the weekend. So maybe we'll do something like that this weekend. If not, brothers and sisters, we'll be back Monday by God's grace, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Watch the replay, share it. Watch the replay, share it, okay? All right, because I just want to give to you what God has blessed me to get. And it's not for me to hoard it for myself and my family, but to give it back to the community that I love the most and the community that needs it the most, our black community. All right, so watch the replay, share, share, share. Brothers and sisters, you're welcome. And as always, right? I'll see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our poor, suffering black community needs your very best. Go out and make it a great day, brothers and sisters. Go ahead and make it happen. And you be the leader that you're looking for. And lead other people to freedom, financial freedom for our community. Let's provide some jobs this year. Our people need jobs more than you and I need money. All right? See you Monday and see you Saturday tomorrow on our Meet Up conference call. Take care. God bless.